I got it.
He's worked for the Precinct 4 Constable's office for the last 2 years. Prior to coming to work for us, he worked as a detective with the Missouri City Police Department. He's married, has children. He's assigned a Riverstone contract here in Fort Bend County. He's one of our night shift patrol deputies.
And the officer that pulled the trigger, how long has he been on the force, Sheriff?
I don't know. I didn't pull the personnel files, but he's a contract deputy out here in this Sienna Plantation subdivision on night shift. So I don't know his tenure, how long he's been employed with us. But
just to be clear, when you say on contract, does that mean he was he on duty? Was this an extra job? Or,
no. The sheriff's, the Sienna Plantation, obviously this subdivision is very large, and they have a supplemental patrol contract through the Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office. So we have deputies, patrol deputies, that are strictly assigned to this neighborhood. So our deputy that was patrolling tonight in Sienna Plantation, his assignment, as it relates to the Precinct 4 Deputy Constable, he was on a contract in Riverstone, which is a neighbor to this subdivision, and the relationship that we have with the Precinct 4 Constable's office. I mean, these deputies work so well together, and he helped, he responded as well, as they often do to help each other out on calls for service.
Was that house vacant at the time, or?
Yes, the house is vacant.
Were you guys able to determine if someone did break in?
We're conducting the investigation right now, and right now we don't believe there was any forced entry other than what I told you, that the back door was unsecure.
What kind of emotional toll does this take, on your department? First Lieutenant, the Sheriff, I'll get you to answer the same question, but just tell us what you're going through. Tell us about what you're telling your guys out here.
Well, a lot of our personnel don't know about it yet. That's a call we'll make this morning. I've only been with the Constable's office 2 years, or 3 years actually. As far as I know, we haven't had an officer involved fatality like this, even prior to my employment with Precinct 4 Constable's office. So it's going to be tough.
Can you release the deceased name right now? Is that okay?
We'll have more information too, and I'm sure you all are going to be out here for the next several hours, and we'll try to provide you more updated information. But of course, you ask about the emotion. How do you explain? How do you? I don't know. All right.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you.
I've been listening to Sheriff Troy Nels, one of the deputy constables from Fort Bend County Precinct 4. Constable deputies there on the scene, giving us what information they do have about what's apparently the accidental shooting of a constable's deputy from Precinct 4, and sadly, that deputy has died.
Yeah, it happened just before 2 this morning in the Sienna Plantation subdivision, and apparently we know that both the deputy constable and the sheriff's deputy were responding to the same call of possibly an intruder or burglary inside a home, and in the course of that, the sheriff's deputy accidentally shot the deputy constable. We're going to have a lot more coverage of this morning in all the news. We also have Kathy Hernandez at the hospital, where I'm sure other deputies will gather this morning.
Indeed. There's nothing else to say. You just feel so bad for his family, man. He had kids. The guy had kids.
All right. Also breaking.